I will draw.
I have a pre-game action.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Go ahead.
We're ready. I would like to play this gemstone, exiling this Glimmer Void.
Okay. Anyone else?
Nope.
Okay. Drop a turn. I will play this Bloodstained Mire. I will crack it to grab a tropical or a volcanic island, excuse me. So that really quickly. Volcanic Island. I will tap the Volcanic Island for blue. And I will play Mystic Remora.
And with me.
Okay. If Mystic Remora is good, I will play this Mox Diamond, discarding this island. And I will pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw a card. I will just play this tropical island and cast a Outland Liberator. Is a creature.
Okay.
And
Yep.
I will make it into day. I will be flipping this between day and night. Right now it's day. And if there are no responses, that's everything.
All right. Draw for turn. Play the Scalding Tarn. And crack it. Or drop. And then shortcut shuffling here so we can keep moving. Cast a Utopia Sprawl on the top.
Mystic Remora trigger.
Yep.
Okay. I'll draw.
Okay. Assuming Utopia Sprawl is okay, I will name white and pass the turn. Finish shuffling.
I'll play this Iganjo Castle and pass.
At your end step, I'm going to tap this for red. And I'm going to cast this Lightning Bolt targeting the Outland Liberator.
Well, I guess it's no time than the other time. I will exile a Elvish Spirit Guy from my hand.
Mm-hmm.
And use that to sacrifice it to destroy your Mox Diamond.
Sure. Okay. And is that my turn?
Yes.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep trigger, I'm going to pay. And I'll draw. I will play this Training Center. I will play this Lotus Petal. I will crack the Lotus Petal for red and tap this for red. And I will play KRARK the Thumbless.
I pass on KRARK.
Yep, I'll pass on KRARK as well.
It's good here.
All right. If that is good, I will pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I will just play this Yavimaya Cradle of Growth and pass the turn.
Tap, drop. Misty crack. Hundra. And I'll shuffle a little bit more once I'm finished with my turn. Cast Derevi. Good death.
Yeah, it's fine with me. I pass.
Yeah, it's good with me.
It will enter target trop. Then we'll cast a Gilded Drake.
Yeah.
And I will exchange control with KRARK.
Sure.
And I will pass turn.
Snow covered plains. Oswald.
Sure for me.
Good with me.
Yep.
Ooh, then I'll pass.
Okay. I'm gonna let Mr. Cremora die, and I will draw. I'm going to cast Snap, targeting KRARK.
Okay.
I'll untap 2 lands, and then I'll play KRARK. And I will pass.
Cool. Untap upkeep, draw a card. I will play this Waterlock Grove. Okay, I will tap it for a green. We're using the Yavimaya, and I'll cast GROLNOK.
Yeah, it's good with me.
Yep.
Cool. If GROLNOK's everybody's happy with that, I will just also cast this LED, then I'll pass.
Okay. Play Volk, or I mean Verdant, and cast Phantasmal Image.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. It will also be a Gilded Drake. I'll exchange control with GROLNOK.
Sure. I have a Gilded Drake.
All the commanders.
All of the commanders, exactly. Then I will go to combat and attack Nick with Derevi.
Have no blocks.
Okay, damage.
2, right?
And I will target the Phantasmal Image. So your Phantasmal Drake is sacrificed to death.
I just finished drawing it, but yeah, sure.
Then I will cast a Sylvan Safekeeper and pass the turn.
Draw.
I mean, I am spooked about the KRARK, but After you dealt with the Mox Diamond, it's a little bit more palatable.
Was the only real target.
I agree.
There's the Saga. A4 life.
Oh no, Annex?
Yep.
Am I done attacking you?
I mean, for now. Then I will pass.
All right. Untap. Upkeep and draw. I will play some Mana Confluence. I'll tap for red and play this Mana Vault. And then I'll tap for 4 and play Sakashima, targeting KRARK. If that is good, at least.
It's fine with me.
Yep, I'll pass on that as well.
If that is everything, that is my turn.
Cool. Untap Seas. Draw a card. Hmm. I will play this Gemstone Mine with 3 counters. And then I will just pass the turn.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Then I will go to combat. And combat's good? Okay.
Sure.
I will attack with GROLNOK at death. And actually, no, I'll attack Claire with GROLNOK. Attack death with DEREVI and Sylvan Safekeeper. GROLNOK trigger.
Mm-hmm.
Mill.
Yeah, I'll just take 3.
Bops, Pod, and Mox Diamond with Croak counters.
How much am I taking together?
You'll take 3 damage total.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see. Thinking for a moment. And with my 3 damage triggers, I'll target deaths, Trop, Waterlogged Grove, and Gemstone.
In response, I'll tap the Trop, sack the Waterlock to draw a card.
Good on that.
Yeah, it's fine with me.
Cool. And then you'll tap this.
Okay. Then I'll play Mana Confluence as land for turn. And I will pay 2 life to cast Birthing Pod.
I have no
Okay with
responses.
me.
Okay. I'll pay an additional 2 life. Activate Birthing Pod, sacrificing DEREVI. Put it back into the command zone. Pod activation good?
Yeah, it's good with me.
Sure.
Okay. Then I will put a Grand Arbiter into play. And tap for green as a forest and cast Birds of Paradise.
Fine with me.
And I will pass the turn.
I suppose this gets the counter on draw, so draw. Mishra's Factory. I'd like to activate Oswald to eat this Norn Xanax.
Good with me.
Sure.
It's a GPG or a GPS. Oops, GPG.
Alright, now this game just has to go 37 more turns.
We're well on our way.
You have anything else?
Yes, one. Pithing Needle?
You have to pay 1 additional mana.
Pay that one additional mana.
I'm fine with that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll name Birthing Pod.
Sounds good.
And then I'm done. I will pass the turn.
All right.
We lose 1 life against it, don't we?
That is correct.
And then I'll lose another life from my that's Mana Crypt or Mana Vault. Excuse me. I'll pass.
Cool. Until upkeep. Draw a card. I will just pass.
Okay. Go to my turn. Untap, upkeep, draw. All right, that was the question. Does Oswald win next turn? Let's see.
That is the question, but the answer is no.
Um, play a brushland as land for turn. Then we'll activate DEREVI's ability. Tapping for green, blue, white, and colorless. And it will interplay. I will target my drop. Then go to combat. Combat's good.
Yeah, it's good with me.
I will attack Death with GROLNOK, Grand Arbiter, and actually, no, I'm going to attack Nick with all three of these creatures. I'll have a GROLNOK trigger. Yavimaya Coast, Aven Mind Sensor, and Arid Mesa will be exiled with Croak counters. Blocks and damage.
No blocks.
Okay. I will untap my GROLNOK, Verdant Catacombs, and Brushland with the 3 DEREVI triggers.
Taking 6.
Yes. Then 2, 3, 4, and 5. To cast an Eldritch Evolution, sacrificing Sylvan Safekeeper.
I'm F6, by the way. So
It's all good with me.
Cool. Looked past it. Sorry about that. Oh, here it is. Be a Skyclave Apparition, targeting Pithing Needle. And this will be exiled, not with a Croak counter. Then I will pay 1, 2, and sacrifice Derevi to Birthing Pod. And I'll get a Linvala, Keeper of Silence. And pass the turn.
Oh boy. There's a saga hits 3. I'd like to trigger the search.
Okay.
I want to make sure I'm not getting mind censored or something.
Nope, no available mana here. Unless I also have a spicy Elvish Spirit Guide play. You never know.
Grab a soul ring. Things cost 1 more to cast because of Grand Arbiter.
Correct.
Have 1 colorless floating, Giver of Runes. But it can really, do much.
Fine with me.
Hushbringer.
Yep.
1 floating colorless to pay the extra.
Okay.
And if that's good, I'm good. Pass the turn. Everyone lose a life.
My turn. I'll lose another life from my tap mana crypt, and I'll draw. Pass.
Cool. Until I keep draw a card. Play this here Ancient Tomb. Pass the turn.
Yep. Untap. Does Hushbringer say dying specifically, or goes to the graveyard?
Creatures
Yeah,
entering the
dying.
battlefield or dying. So, dying.
Okay. It's fine. Draw for turn. Keep reading the frog. Okay. I will channel Adwara targeting Hushbringer.
What do?
Bounce it to
Return
your
it to your
hand.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have no response to that.
Okay. Then I will activate Derevi's ability. Try to get into play. I'll target Trop that's into the battlefield. I will pay 2 life to activate Birthing Pod, sacrificing Skyclave. Nick, you'll get a 1/1 blue spirit without flying. Or illusion, sorry. Pod activation. We'll get a Toski. Right, then I will go to combat. I will attack Nick with Linvala and Death with Grand Arbiter and Grolnok. Frog trigger. Soul Ring, Worldly Tutor goes to Graveyard, and Bloomtender.
I'm taking 5.
Yep.
Just 3 for me this time.
That is correct. And then I'll have Derevi untap trigger, or Derevi triggers, and Toski triggers. The Derevi triggers will target Birthing Pod, Tundra, and Mana Confluence. And I'll have 3 Toski triggers below that. Resolve Derevi triggers. Resolve first Toski trigger. Resolve second Toski trigger. Resolve third Toski trigger. Then,
You in?
I mean, why not this turn? But I'll activate Birthing Pod, sacrificing Derevi.
Hey, I love seeing GROLNOK do its thing.
Get a Glenelond Archmage. Then play Evomaya Coast as land for turn. And pass.
Oh boy. Come on. Ah. Try that Hushbringer again.
It's back.
I have no further actions. Everyone lose a life on the beginning of my end step.
Alright. Go to my turn, I'll lose a life to my mana crypts. And a vault, excuse me. I'll draw a card. Will play this Scalding Tarn. Just pay 1 life now. And I'll crack it.
Go. Do it.
Have a mount. That 4. Taking a damage. I'm gonna attempt to cast a Void Snare, targeting the Godfarer statue. Trigger.
I pass on that.
Yep, I will also pass on the KRARK and SAKASHIMA triggers going in the stack. On the first one, or the SAKASHIMA trigger.
Keeps.
I got 2 card triggers. First one, as I said, the evens I will copy, odds it will go back in hand. That is an even, so we will copy the spell. I will target the Godfarer statue. Second trigger. That is a back to hand. So you've got one. This is going back to hand unless someone's got a response. Well, actually, no.
Respond at this point.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So we've got a copy, and that will be my turn.
Cool. I will untap, keep draw a card.
Can you do anything, Death, at this point? Without the Godfarer statue in play?
That's very hard hitting questions. And unfortunately,
that's fair.
probably not. My draws haven't been stellar. But we can try something.
I think it's a bit more reasonable to interact now than it was with the GPS in play.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe you have removed my win con like that. I was just waiting 29 more turns.
But the problem is under the GPS, Fukens has developed a ton. I don't think we can come back from that.
No,
But
yeah, no.
Yeah. I will probably just Oh, now with that GPS gone, I cannot even search because I will get stopped in my tracks. Hmm. Probably still attempted.
Well, there's a I mean, whatever you do, there is a Glenelender Archmage in play, so
Well, that's also true. Life is pretty short. I'll take 2 free and 1 more paying for Grand Arbiter. I would like to cast this Tribute Mage.
Yeah, he will respond.
Mm-hmm.
And cast Haven Mind Sensing.
So I will go look at my top 4 cards and see what I got there. How about that? If that's okay with anybody. No, but no responses further.
Yep.
Mhm.
Top 4. Hail Defined. Shuffle. And most likely pass the turn. Yeah, passing the turn.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. I will play a Cradle as land for turn.
Whoa, Shaggy.
Then I will tap Cradle for 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. I will use 4 of the 9 mana. Have 5 green floating to activate Derevi's ability, putting it into play.
Mhm.
It is hushed, so I will use the remaining 5 green mana to use 2 of it, 3 green floating to sacrifice Derevi. It's a Okori Dust Drinker.
Cool.
All right. With the remaining 5 green, or 3 green, I'll use 2 of it and 2 here. I'll take 1 damage from Yavimaya Coast to activate Derevi's ability. Trying to get into play. I'm just gonna put the streak up here. I will let the green go away. I will go to combat and I will attack Death with Grand Arbiter and Toski and Grolnock. And I will attack Nick with Ledalandra, Haven Mind Sensor, and Linvala. GROLNOK trigger, Esper Sentinel, Boseiju, and Tarnished Citadel. Go to blockers.
I would like to block the Toski since it's a 1/1.
Yep. That was happening no matter where I attacked. So you will take 5 death, and Nick, you will take 7.
On to 18.
Okay. I have 5 Toski triggers and 5 Derevi triggers. The Derevi triggers will target my Gaia's Cradle, Trop, Tundra, Birthing Pod, and Yavimaya Coast. And my 5 Toski triggers resolve the first, resolve the second. With 3 on the stack. Actually, I won't do that. Resolve the third, resolve the fourth, and resolve the fifth. Go to my second main phase. Brainstorm.
F6.
1, 2, 3. We'll put 1, 2 back. Then we'll add 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9 green. And cast a Winter Orb, 7 green floating. Activate. Actually, no. 7 green floating. Cast Orin Frostfang, 2 green floating. I'll use the 2 green to sacrifice Orin Frostfang.
We're most likely all of us F6 right now, so just go.
I have nothing.
I'll get an Archon. It will name artifact. And with tap the Verdant Catacombs and Brushland or a Collector Roof. And I will pass the turn. Exactly so.
Lands don't untap.
Oh yeah.
Soul Ring does, but not the land because of the Soul Drinker, if I read that correctly.
You'll untap 1 land.
Yeah.
Beginning of each player's upkeep, that player untaps a land he or she controls.
Yep.
Oh boy. Draw. Play this here, Plains. Move to my end step and pass the turn. Six cards in hand.
I will untap my volcanic island. And I'll draw. I will play this river god pathway. And yeah, that's all for me. I'll pass.
Cool. We'll untap this here Ancient Tomb. Draw a card. Yeah, we're pretty much dead here, I think. Past the turn.
Okay. I will untap Cradle. Draw for turn. Then I will go to combat. And I'll attack Claire with Linvala and Archon. I'll attack Death with Derevi, Aven Mind Sensor, Linelandra, GROLNOK, Grand Arbiter, and Toski. And these creatures want to attack.
I will take 8.
I will just block the Toski and take the rest, which is a lot.
So I also have this GROLNOK trigger. Ristic Study Athalia and Fintorn Elves. And go to blocks. You said block Toski, you said no blocks. If you're still good with that, then Death, you would take 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And Claire took the 8. I'll have 7 Derevi triggers and 7 Toski triggers. The Derevi triggers will target Volcanic Island, the Pathway, the Ancient Tomb, the Trop, the Gemstone Mine, and I will.
Can anyone actually do anything into this board state? Honest question.
Nope, not me.
And I'll tap 2 planes and
What
draw
are the
7 cards.
What are the rules on conceding? Because at this point, I'm of a mind to just concede the game.
I think you can table concede, but we could play 3 more turns where you guys just pass and I attack.
Yeah,
I'm trying to take my game actions, but
I mean, I'm a vote for conceding at this point. I can't affect this board state at all. Like, there's nothing I can do.
I can vote the same.
I vote to concede. Fukin's got it.
Yep. Cool.
yay.
GG. Good game.
I don't want to wait out another 3 turns of this. Like, that sounds like the worst thing possible. If you've got it locked up, you've got it locked up.